Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Chef Vic Cuisine. Today, we're making hush puppies. Now, in my opinion, this is one of the best side dishes you can have for a seafood meal. And what I really like about this recipe is that it requires very few ingredients to create an amazing dish. So, let's get started.
Jumping right into this is a super easy recipe and takes no time to make. So in a large bowl, you want to mix together 1 cup of cornmeal with 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Mixing those all together until they're well combined. And now in a separate smaller bowl, you want to beat 1 egg well. For this recipe, in total, you're going to need about 1/2 cup's worth of buttermilk. But starting off, you want to pour in a splash of buttermilk into your dry mix, as well as adding in your beaten egg. Whisking all those ingredients until they're just combined. And you want to continue adding the rest of the buttermilk slowly until you create a moist mixture. So I like using a larger whisk for this, as if I were to use a smaller one, the batter would likely get stuck in it. But once your batter looks like this, you're ready now to preheat your deep fryer or large deep dish pan with your vegetable oil to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 176 degrees Celsius.
Hey everybody, just wanted to drop in real quick to say I appreciate you all watching the video thus far. I hope you're enjoying it. And if you are, make sure you smash that like button for me. It'll really help boost this video's and YouTube's algorithm so that more people can see this recipe. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified when my next video drops. And stay tuned until the end of this video for a sneak peek of the recipe coming next week.
And once your oil reaches the temperature, we want to test it out with 1 hush puppy first. And so to create your hush puppy, you want to take a little over a teaspoon's worth of your mixture and roll that into a ball. We're going to place that ball into the fryer and allow this to fry for a total of 1 minute and 30 seconds. Making sure to flip this halfway between frying. And at 350 degrees, this is plenty of time for it to cook and fry all the way through. But you always want to test one first before cooking in batches, just to ensure that your temperature is right. But once it's done frying, you want to remove it from the oil and place it onto a paper towel lined plate. This will help absorb any excess oil on the hush puppy. Now you want to fry in batches of 4 to 5 hush puppies at a time for a total of, once again, 1 minute and 30 seconds. And you don't want to do any more than 5 hush puppies, as the more you add, the more chances of the temperature of the oil dropping, and that will result in a soggy hush puppy, and we want to make sure we avoid that. So continue to fry these in batches of 4 to 5 until all the batter is used. And with this amount of ingredients, you'll easily be able to make at least 16 hush puppies. And these are best served, in my opinion, with honey or butter. And just like that, you've made hush puppies right at home. As you can see, there's really nothing to it in making these hush puppies. They are super delicious and they go so well with any type of seafood you can think of. And for a slightly sweeter version, you can try adding 1 to 2 tablespoons of honey to the batter at the point when you're adding buttermilk to the batter. But when you do try this recipe, make sure to tag me at chefviccuisine or hashtag chefviccuisine. I really want to see how your hush puppies turn out.
As always, this recipe and many more can be found in my cookbook, Chef Vic Cuisine Volume 3, Upgrading Your Inner Chef. And that's available on Amazon, and I'll be sure to leave a link to that in my description box. And feel free to click the pop-up on your screen for more information on that as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe, and if you did, make sure to smash that like button for me. It's one of the best ways to show support for this video. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Victor, and welcome to Chef Vic Cuisine. I make it a mission to make new recipes each and every week that you can make at home for yourself, your family, or your friends. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button too. And sharing is caring, So if you enjoyed this recipe and think someone else will too, feel free to share this with all your family and friends.
And stay tuned for next week, where I have a special announcement to make to you all and a great way to make a latte or a cappuccino. I'm super excited for this, so stay tuned for next week. Well, thank you all so much again for watching. I truly do appreciate it. You're the best. Check out more recipes on my page now. YouTube thinks you'll like this video, so let's see if they're right. And I'll see you next time on another episode of Chef Vic Cuisine. And until then, peace.